YouTube, twist, bend, mangle, experiment. That's right, Clan Moulder is back with your beloved, disgusting, three-armed rat, Throt the Unclean, whose uncleanliness knows no bounds. Let's go ahead and end a turn. I will be covering comments, as per usual, during the turn end. The lesser-known Andy, this one got a favorite from me earlier because I love this. He says, he's quoting me, Air, I don't know if rats have fists, and then now Throt is speaking, says, raises all three fists. What? You know what I mean? Is it a paw? Is it a fist? But I get it. He's got three of them. Good for him. He needs to keep tanking down that mutagen. It's delicious. Anthrax Cat says the mutant rat ogre hasn't dropped his warp bomb in a few episodes. Ooh, what am I thinking? You know what? Thanks for calling me out, Anthrax Cat. We'll find a bunch of Kislevites to drop the warp bomb on. I'm gonna start getting rid of some useless units here. And some of you might be surprised by what I'm about to do. I'm gonna keep the brood whores. I'm actually gonna get rid of all the wolf rats. I like the wolf rats, they're really cool, but where we're going, we're gonna need stuff much stronger than all this. I probably shouldn't really get rid of all this in case I get attacked on this turn in, but I'm gonna get rid of it so that I can pick up some more income on this turn in and do some recruiting. And I mean, no one's in a position to attack me right now anyway. Let's see, we had this Warlock Engineer. Let's go see if we can build it. Yeah, perfect. These greenskins look like they need a Skaven Undercity. Alright, and our Undercity here is doing well. People are wondering why we haven't built anything. You know, we probably could. How much does this cost me, though? 3,000. I need to save my money for recruiting, though, so we'll build it soon. I definitely want to buff up my hell pits. Yeah. Let's do this one because I'm intending to be using hell pit abominations here real soon. So let's end this turn. Let's see. Corey says also, Air, apparently there's a new unique hero, Gorich. That's right. I don't know how to get Gorich in this campaign though. I haven't looked yet. Maybe is it a building or is it an event? Maybe. Creature killer, whip of domination. Yeah, I don't know how we get Gorich. I'm assuming you don't just recruit him. Is it something in the laboratory, probably? That would make sense, actually. Steroid infusions, flesh labs. No? No, it doesn't look like it's in here. Huh. Well, I suppose I'll figure it out, but yeah, we need to see how we get Gorich in this campaign. But yeah, he is a unique hero. Let's see, is he in a building? Surely not. Huh, I don't know where we pick Gorich up at. Anyway, someone can let me know. I haven't looked it up yet because the Skaven thing wasn't really my fascination whenever this all came out. To be fair though, I am having a good time with it. I'm enjoying it quite a lot. We're gonna get the teeth breakers out of here. That'll save me a recruitment slot. I'm gonna go into the growth vat and pick out these two hell pit abominations. We've got some extra brood horrors in there right now as well. I'm gonna grab a couple of rat ogres at least. Let's recruit this. There's a few units that we're gonna need here. Poison wind mortars are absolutely fantastic at wrecking blobs of infantry. And then, let's see, do I not have the mortar building chain yet? I thought I did. Is that what this one's doing? Yeah, okay, I'm building it, so I can't do it yet. So that'll be fine. Let's go ahead and recruit up some storm vermin. I don't want a ton of these guys, but, you know, something like this. Like four storm vermin, 2 with halberds. And that'll be a good place to get started. And we'll definitely want some poison wind mortars, because like I said, they are just fantastic against infantry. I mean, really, really good. It's good against handguns, all that kind of stuff. So they'll be very useful in our fight against Kislev. Let's get venomous blades in this one. Travis Hoyle says, last time I was this early, Air was facing off against Oakley as Sparta. That's awesome, man. Oh, good old days. Good old days. Let's see here. Marius says, you should name a warlord Ratman and give him an assassin sidekick named Robin. Ratman and Robin. You can even go out and name the settlement the Rat Cave. I'm not gonna lie, that is some pretty spectacular puns. It does sound like it's a potential winner. I don't know if we'll get there or not, but I need to try and remember that, because we have a few other names. We got Pinky in the Brain that people suggested as well, and I also like that one, so yeah, we've got a few that we need to take care of. We're still busy recruiting. We've got the extra cash, though, so let's go ahead and drop a couple rattling guns. I want to have several rattling guns, 2 poison wind mortars. Right now I've got these rat ogres. Eventually I want to trade out the brood horrors and just go hell pit abomination. Because the hell pit abomination regenerates, so does the brood horror, but I feel like the hell pit abomination is just a little harder hitting. But then again, I don't know. We'll make it. We'll just make it work. I have a little bit of mutagen. I'm going to use it on some of these new storm vermin. Whenever we get there, there's a rite we can do here to generate some food and growth. Let's do it. Should just use these while we have the money. Let's go scout over here just a little bit, kind of keep an eye on Kislev. And we've got a... Let's go with Woundmaker here. Okay, in another turn. What I'm doing is trying to get a better army so we can go fight Kislev. And in order to beat Kislev, we're going to need a decent infantry line. The poison wind mortars will allow us to destroy any skirmishing backlines. Rattling guns let us just jack up the enemy formation, and then we charge our monsters in to pin the enemy formation, while the rattling guns just hose the enemy. Oh, heck yeah. Thank you, Frostman. Frostman things want to trade goods with us. They know the quality of Skaven goods. Alright, a growth batch is available. I'm going to keep saving it, and eventually we'll grab a couple more abominations. Till then, I'll run these brood horrors, because why not? Just why not? Don't need to really build that right now. Build this. Add some more Untainted. We can put one more unit into the recruitment queue, but not really, because I'm waiting for poison wind mortars, which won't be available till the next turn. So we're just gonna have to wait. Let's go into the laboratory. Now I need to click some of these upgrades so we can get up to some of these awesome upgrades. And there is some cool upgrades, and eventually I'll do them. I think on just one of these, I'm gonna go ahead and use this one, so it'll just open up more options. So let's apply that one. But like for instance, I definitely still want this frenzy, so I'm gonna... I don't have any more mutagen for now, but I like getting the at least the frenzy. Typically though, I like this one, this armor plus 20 and frenzy. And that makes your storm vermin pretty decent, honestly. I mean, about as decent as storm vermin are gonna get, because they're still Skaven-y trash infantry.
Move tails.
Kind of looking for some Kislevite characters to kill, but none right now. Alright, in another turn here. We've got some stuff we can build at Crack-a-Drac and Hell Pit. I'll go ahead and start building it as soon as I know that I have enough money for all my recruitment. Let's get to another comment here. Omegatron says, I wasn't really interested in the DLC for this campaign either, but after watching the series, it does look like it's fun. I was the same way, Omegatron. I didn't see Throt and be like, oh, I'm so excited to play Throt, but as with any Skaven campaign, the shenanigans are kind of hilarious, and I find myself enjoying it whenever I just dive into it a little. That's definitely the case with this one for me. Definitely the case. We can start recruiting the poison wind mortars. Unfortunately, it's going to take a couple more turns. Oh, I want some magic as well. 2, 3, 4. I'm just gonna drop one of these rat ogres. Disband. And I need to hire up a Warlock Engineer. That'll work. Alright, there we go.
Warlock Engineer.
We need to have a caster character, or else we're just wasting potential. Alright, this build should work. We've got lots of single entity monsters, some missiles, and a decent little infantry line, but we'll be dealing most of our damage via missile, magic, and single entity monsters, which puts us squarely in the cheese range, which is appropriate since we're playing as the Skaven. Ethan says the Chaos campaign had it, the Grom campaign has it, the Pew Pew steam tank will have it. Can only be one thing. This campaign needs a Kevin as well. And what better unit than a Hell Pit Abomination? Well, sir, I'm making you still wait on the Kevin and the gun campaign. We have to wait a while now because we got to get all those mods updated. So here is Kevin, the Hell Pit Abomination. You're welcome. You are welcome. All right. We could
twist, bend, mangle, experiment.
Warlock Engineer. I feel like a Warlock Engineer could be the brain, but maybe this is Pinky because he's riding around on a brew hoarder. I mean, that actually kind of makes sense. Let's say Pinky, or yeah, Pinky. We'll just call him Pinky Mutinator. We'll leave that there, and then we'll call this dude the brain. There we go. Now we got Pinky and the Brain riding around with Throt the Unclean, so... Creature Killer, huh? Quest successful. Well, good. We got Creature Killer. Works for me. I didn't even realize that was a mission, but we got it. I mean, I knew that was a mission. I was doing that on purpose. You all don't even know that I wasn't. I don't see any little manlings to assassinate. I just know Fort Straghoff is about to get absolutely wrecked. Hope you all are ready for a fight with the man-things. Because a fight with the man-things there will be. Just get through the turn-in. Let's see, what another comment here. Alberto says, new meme, air plays, good or riot. Forgets warp lightning spell, mutation on big monster. Yes, I know, there's so many things to remember. And the warp bomb, apparently, I've been forgetting too. You're correct, Alberto. Thanks for the reminder. Air will eventually maybe remember them. I forgot, we still got one more turn. Oh, it's so annoying. I just want to go kill Humies. What? What? A level 6 character? I'm not buying that. CA, please. CA, please. Okay, that's all I have to say to that. Maybe we should start leveling up a chieftain to use in the next army. Upkeep -12 for warp fire, warp lightning cannon, doom wheel. You know what? That could be fun.
Need promotion.
All right, yeah, that's a whole bunch of CA please on what just happened there. There's no way I'm buying that was legit. All right, that's okay though. Kislev wants to kill my guy. You know, they took the one. They're about to lose several thousand of their own. You know, however it works out. I feel like it'll be a fair trade one way or the other. Let's see, Sons of Lorgar says, Brain is a Grey Seer, Pinky's a mutated rat ogre, a brood whore. Well, I got close. We got a Warlock Engineer and a brood whore. So I think that'll work. Now researching Twisted Beyond Recognition. Our right expires. Get the Moulder Clanstone, that could be handy when we're getting in combat here over the next few turns. And speaking of combat, it is finally time, yes, yes. We're gonna start moving up here into the territory of the man-things. And our new Packmaster here, what can we do with him? Damage walls. It's actually not a bad idea. Alright, now. I'm trying hard to hold back the salt. I'm trying real hard to hold back the salt here, CA. You're not helping. Just breathe there. Just breathe. Just breathe. Alright. I'm gonna make it. As soon as I kill a bunch of man-things in the next battle, I'm gonna make it. Jasper also says, just remember you have lightning rod on your brood whore and a bomb on the rat ogre. That's right. Yep. I will try to remember it. Thanks for the reminder, folks. Steam Noob says, when you raise a city, create an under empire, some scrap gold, never enough. AI doing this the whole time, scripted, not without a reason. Yeah, we can try that. I'm gonna take over some of the settlements from Kislev, but remind me, I will try to remind me whenever we're doing, you know, the city that we don't want to keep. I'll try and keep that in mind. I'm gonna take this reload time reduction because we already have warp lightning. Alright, man-things. Bring it on. Skaven is ready for some meat flesh. I don't think we need a lot of summons for this one, so let's just fight the battle. I want some mutagen. And we've got a batch coming soon, too, in case we end up needing more Hell Pit Abominations to replace the Brood Horrors. But I'll give the Brood Horrors a chance because they're new. They just, I don't know, I feel like the Hell Pit Abomination has more hit points and just is a kind of overall tankier unit. But the Brood Horror does have speed, which kind of has advantages of its own as well. Let's see. Have an idea. I'm going to take this formation, spread it out like that. I'm going to get my rattling guns, put them in front, spread them a little bit too, so they're not all in the same place. I'm going to take Hell Pit Abominations and put them in between there. Get Throt here. We've got our Packmaster. Oh, he's not on a horror yet, but he will be. I was thinking he was already on a Brood Horror. I was playing this campaign for fun on my own a little while ago, and I had him on a Brood Horror, so I think I'm getting confused at what I'm playing now. Alright, let's get these units here. We've got the Poison Wind Mortars and Rattling Guns. Okay, we're ready to move. We're not going to be in range with our mortars, so... Oh, almost forgot our Mutant Rat Ogre. We can't forget him. Alright, there we go. Alright, now we're good to go. Yeah, with Throt and Pinky gonna be on Rat Ogres, or sorry, Brood Horrors, I'm tempted to just get more Hell Pit Abominations to replace my standard Brood Horrors there. Alright, we're gonna pop into range here and let these guys have it. Alright, watch this with the Poison Wind Mortars. These things are freaking awesome. I haven't used these units much, and I was tinkering around with them. I'm like, oh my gosh, I had no idea they were so fantastically wonderful. Actually turn and shoot this one that's coming up on my flank. So you can see their cavalry getting shot to bits by our rattling guns. Let you all catch this beautiful sight, because it is a beautiful sight. See these cavalry trying to work to my flank here. I'm going to keep the guns pointed at them. This should bring Kislev forward, though it hasn't yet. I'm a little surprised. You can see the Poison Wind Mortars causing massive damage to the units that they hit. Enemy Lord is rolling up over here. Let's prepare him a greeting. Just go out here and fight him. And I'm going to use the Brood Horror and the Abominations to get out here and just fix the enemy infantry into blobs. That way I can sit here and deal with them. Let's go ahead and put some summons up. Alright, Poison Wind Mortars. Go ahead and help with the infantry. I've got a summon here to take down those. Send another summon. And basically our infantry can just kind of sit back and protect here. And we can let the single entity monsters tank the damage. Yeah, look at this. Just a beautiful combination. Let's get this unit around here. Let's go ahead and just get these cavalry because I don't see a whole lot else over here that's any big concern to me. Bring this Hell Pit over here. Let's put a summon there. Alright, hey, let's use some of our abilities. That Brood Horror doesn't have one. Where's my Warp Bomb? Oh, it's not in a blob of infantry, though. I want to use... I thought you said my Mutant Rat Ogre had a bomb. It's not a bomb. It doesn't look like, at least.
Rocket, shoot!
Alright, well I didn't use the lightning, but I can't say that we really needed it at the moment here either. You can see how effective this army is. It's very effective at shredding Kislevite armies, so the Poison Wind Mortars are just gruesome. I'll let you all see the damage that they do, and we'll kind of keep tabs on it in the battles, but I mean, look at that. They already have silver chevrons. They just do tremendous damage. I had no idea. Are they this good in multiplayer, or is it just their cost and they're harder to protect in multiplayer, so they end up being this good? Because in campaign, they're dang good. Like, they don't have really long range, but whatever is in range of them is going to take a beating. So, obvious drawback is that they don't have crazy good range. But look at that, 18,558 damage, 19,000 damage. I mean, nothing else, like, I guess this Rattling Gun ended up getting quite a bit, but I'll bet you nothing else got very close to that. I mean, that is insane, and it's not bad value either. It's not bad at all. Alright, sweet. I think the growth vat is full. We are going to occupy this territory. Fort Strahov should be fine to occupy. We still don't have much mutagen. Is this full growth? Oh, did I hit? I always think that there's going to be some kind of tooltip there when I click that. What did we end up with? Some brood horrors, rat ogres, wolf rats. We got another abomination lined up if we need it. We did get 120 mutagen, which is good. Let's go put that to work. Let's keep going on our... Well, I mean, since I'm using them more... Let's see, they have random augments that they come out with here. Let's go select this unit. It comes out with base weapon damage and charge bonus. Put 2 more on it, but I think that starts to damage it. 4 melee attack, 10% weapon strength, speed and physical resistance would be pretty cool on top of what it has already. I mean, I'm going to forget to use Warp Lightning Rod, so I might as well give it speed and physical resistance. This one's already got the speed and physical resistance. I'm just going to put this on there too. Ends up working just fine. We've still got some mutagen to use. Let's check out what's going on in our brood horrors. They have the Warp Lightning Rod. They have a lot of speed, but I mean, physical resistance is never a bad thing for these units.
Surprise! Surprise!
Oh, did I put one too many on him? I did. Crap. I didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and replace that brood horror because we're going to have a couple with our leaders here soon. I'm going to go ahead and bring in this Hell Pit Abomination instead. Alright, let's get back in there in the screen. Alright, this one came with the Warp Lightning Bound. I'm going to give it the speed and the physical resistance. Alright, there we go. Speaking of, can we unlock the brood horrors yet? Not yet. 14. But we can get remoldered, which allows us to start healing Moulder monsters. We can get a brood horror for Pinky. And we can... Let's go ahead and get arms dealer. The extra ammunition is going to be helpful. Buffs up all the missile units in our armies. Alright. Maybe this time. Can you damage the walls without dying? No. Alright, well, at least he didn't damage the walls, but he also didn't die. I would say that that is actually pretty successful in the world of Skaven. Let's see. Mr. says, you could have taken a settlement for the replenishment, then abandoned it after. Yes, that's true. Probably should have done that, actually, and then I could have left it. Yeah, I forget that that abandoned mechanic is there. You're correct, Mr. Good point. Good point. Sons, I think I read Sons of Logar. Alpha Rep says, love the whole comment reading idea. Great way to involve the viewer. And heck, I love having my comment read. Well, you got it read again. What's that like? Probably not all that impressive. But hey, hopefully you all have a little fun with it. Yes, we got damage to the walls. How timely. Alright. Well, this obviously isn't worth fighting. Let's take Fort Ostrosk. And we can level this dude up. Specialist in damage walls seems appropriate. Very close to our brood horror. Specimen, monster throttler. Ooh, master of the mutated. There we go. Buff up our clan Moulder monsters. Shock collar. That's a lot of melee attack and leadership. If it's a Moulder monster, that's kind of cool. That could be really handy if you have a monster maybe starting to waver in a fight. Could be really handy, actually. Alright, things are going surprisingly well here. Surprisingly well. Hey, let's take this opportunity to try and get a little more gold out of Kislev. Alright. Let's tear that down. Actually, let's tear that down too. And I'm going to issue the Expansionist Planning. End of turn here. See, Sparky the Wolf Gaming says, more Skaven, yes, yes. I love, adore video thing, yes, yes. Thanks, Sparky. Glad you're enjoying it. Let's see here. Cardamus says, I remember Party Elite using a Warlord for Pinky and I think a Greysayer for Brain. Well, you know, I appreciate that Party Elite would have already thought of this. He seems like the guy that would have that kind of hilarious detail. He's an awesome person. I've got to meet him in real life a couple times at some CA events too. Party Elite is a very talented person and he makes some really good videos. There's a ton of people making great videos. The Total War community, I feel like, is like spoiled for the amount of content creation for. It's not like they're small games, but they're a very niche game. And I mean, I don't know a whole lot of people that I talk to that have heard of Total War games. Like, just, you know, if I'm just talking to a random gamer. Obviously it happens, but I'm just saying, like, they're not a AAA title. They're a big title, but not a AAA title. Let's go do a little bit of scouting ahead over here to Prague. Prague, whatever it is. Frog. Start moving up here. Twist, bend, mangle, experiment. I mean, that's a catchy catchphrase. I like it. Let's see. Justice says, can't wait to see the Hell Pit abominations get into action. Well, wait no longer. It is happening as we play here. Gavin says, hey Air, it's been a while. I watched you a long time all throughout middle school and high school. Since then, I've gotten my dad to play Total War games. That's awesome, man. My dad hates video games, but I don't expect him to change at this point in life. But I play with my kids, so there you go. You know, I get to be the dad playing with them. It says, it's good to come back and see you're still the same person as ever. Keep it up. Also, just out of curiosity, whatever happened to Patchy? Well, Patchy is always alive in our hearts. Gavin, I appreciate you still watching after all these years. I hope your dad is enjoying Total War. It is a fun game. Yeah, one that we can all have fun with. Let's get some towers going. Continue siege. We might have actually probably just been able to attack, but yeah, there's no reinforcements down here, so no reason to be in a hurry. No reason to be in a hurry. Build up Fort Ostrosk. Perfect. All right. I think we are in good shape. Oh, we got another assassin. How nice. All right. Bring our assassin down here then. This way. Let's see. Kieran says episodes could be longer if I'm honest. Yeah, I know some people want them longer, but here's why I can't, Kieran. I did longer episodes for a long time with the gun campaign and with Grom, and here's what ends up happening. Like right now, I have a little less than 40 minutes to record. If I need to do an hour episode, I end up not recording right now. Or I record part of it now and then part later. The net result is I get less videos on the channel, and then the longer video doesn't end up netting me more revenue or more views, and so it ends up being not a good decision for me to do it. So I understand some people like that format, where they're a little bit longer, and I get it. When I can, I kind of like making the campaign episodes a little longer like that. They take longer to upload, they take longer to create. When I do it, it means less videos in general, which means less views for my channel, which then tanks me in the YouTube algorithm because I'm not getting as many clicks and as many views and not as consistent on the uploads, and it's a spiral. Like, it's a mess of a spiral that just goes downhill. How did I end up with 3 agents? Medical? What is this? Did they just get wounded? It said critical failure? I thought that meant they were, like, dead. Apparently not, I guess, huh? Yeah, because this dude's level 11. So I guess critical failure doesn't actually mean critical failure. It just means failure, but slightly more failure than just getting the walls. I got all these characters I don't need now. Like you. You're fired. There we go. Alright, here we go. Air's got to pay a little better attention. Alright, DKC says if you want more mutagen, you need to pop the batches as early as you can so it maximizes your mutagen Oh, okay. Alright, that makes sense. So you get all the monsters if you wait, but you get more mutagen by getting the batches earlier. Alright, well, now that we have some monsters, we could just get some of these batches and pick up some mutagen. Yeah, we could do that. Appreciate it. Let's see. At this point, we might as well go ahead and spend that cash. I don't think we're going to use it on anything else. We could go ahead and... We can't claim the VAT. Change this turn. Yeah, view monsters. It says empty the growth vat to claim instantly. Each claimed batch also grants different amounts of mutagen in addition to 10 food, which is increased by 15 for upgrading the flesh laboratory.
Alright,
how are we doing with
meat flesh
some of the things we need here? Let's finish arms dealer. Still waiting on a tower. I don't know that we need the battering ram, but I'd like to have the towers at least, so my infantry doesn't get all shot up trying to get to the walls. They are really working on some reinforcements down here at Kislev.
Sneaking, open gates.
Salt garrison, a success. Block army, success. Excellent. I like all the success. Feels, well, actually it kind of feels a little bit off for the Skaven to be having that much success, but I like it. I like it. Alright, Blake says, it'd be nice if the models could actually portray the mutations you add to the troops. Now that would be really cool. Remember a long time ago in Medieval 2 Total War, when you would upgrade the weapons and armor on a unit, the unit looked different on the battlefield. So CA has done that before. I'm not sure why they don't do that anymore. Be really cool. Plus, this is Warhammer, right? One of the allures of Warhammer for people who play the tabletop game is the putting together of and mostly the painting of the models to make them your own. When is CA gonna give us the ability to create custom, like, painted models in campaign and multiplayer? And why not, right? It seems like a good way for them to make some money off of DLC or something like that. I don't know, right? It's very strange to me that they haven't captured that at this point, because it seems like it would be very worthwhile. Holy Osland. Those guys are, yeah, we're at war with all these factions here, I believe. So if we're gonna be fighting human things for a very long time. Might need to get a second army. Let's go ahead and fight this battle. Take Prague. And that should be about all the time I have for this episode. I'm already gonna be pushing it here based on my new time limit that I try and get on these. But I know you all needed some Skaven. Sorry, I had to drink some ice-cold mutagen there. Alright, Alaric says, this video made for some great relaxation after a busy day. Thank you. You have great humor. Sounds like it wasn't intended for children. Made me laugh. Yeah, I try. I don't really know that my humor's too great, but I try and get a few in there while keeping it in such a way that if you decide to watch my videos with your family sitting around, you know, no one's going to be on to you. But, you know, still have some fun with it. That kind of stuff. But appreciate it. Thank you for watching. It's fantastic to have folks like you watching the videos. Let me get Throt right up here. Brood Horror. I'm going to try and draw a little fire with some of these monsters and use them to crash the gates. And Storm Verminy back here. I'm just trying to kind of get everything piled up. Doesn't really matter exactly what it looks like here. This'll work. Just get moving forward, folks. That way I can give the finer commands here. I like to just get everything moving. Ooh, that's gonna hurt a little. Alright, there we go. Oh, dim guns. Shoot those guns. Let's make sure we stay out of range of those handguns. Actually, just inside their range there. Alright. So we've got our weapon teams in position. They have open fire. Units on walls take tremendous damage to poison wind mortars. The gates are being worked on, and I believe we can take Throt up here. Help heal up some of the Mouldered. Look at that damage that we can do to the enemies on the walls. It is absolutely lovely. I love poison wind mortars. This is like a favorite unit of mine all of a sudden. These are fantastic. Absolutely. I mean, look at the way we cleared up those walls. Let's get our guys up here. Alright, our Skaven are on the walls. Alright, the gates are open. We got a whole bunch of monsters ready to plow in here. Let's hurry and get in. Get as many of you inside the gates as we can. Go, 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 go. Get up here. I know it's like everybody trying to fit through a door at once, but we gotta make it happen. Hey, look, I remember to warp lightning, Mom. Alright. We've busted through the walls pretty successfully. Let's get in here. Let's get our storm vermin in here. Ooh, our poison wind mortars were probably getting a lot of friendly fire, but I mean, we are Skaven, so might just be bound to happen. Speaking of warp lightning, I need some warp lightning. If you would be ever so kind as to drop a little warp lightning love right here. Yes! Speaking of yes, some of my mods got updated almost right away, like the less blood, less gore mod, so that'll already be helping out. My home region movement bonus mod, not a big deal, but it got updated. I always like that one. I use it in pretty much every campaign. Alright, there we go, folks. We have got the firepower. We have sufficient firepower to get the job done. Look at the poison wind mortars. Every battle, they're just fantastic. And they are really good at cleaning out walls because all the units are just bunched up right there. When the mortars hit, I mean, that debuff and the damage, it is just beautiful. I can't believe these things haven't taken a nerf bat. If they haven't, it's probably just because they're not any good in multiplayer because of the way the money or, you know, protection balances in or something, because they are freaking awesome here in the campaign. How much food do I gotta dump into this? We got a ton of food. I think I'm gonna dump some into it. Let's loot and occupy. That way we can start off at a little bit higher level here. You get some defenses immediately. Let's get some growth. The public order probably needs to stay. That would be useful. Alright, and I believe Throt. Yep, Throt can get his brood horror now. And Pinky levels up again. Got full-on Woundmaker. We got Trixie. Yeah, missile resistance, probably not a bad idea for a unit with pretty low armor. So, nice. We did it, folks. I probably want to go ahead and settle Volksgrad just so that we can control the whole thing. But, I mean, we got plenty of enemies around. I hope you all are ready to kill many, many man-things, because that is going to be a pretty common theme over the next few episodes, which is killing man-things at an almost non-stop pace here. We don't have this building yet, and I don't have a building for Plague Priest, so let's do that. Alright, I will see you all next time in Total War Warhammer 2 with some more Throt campaign and the new Twisted and Twilight DLC. Hope you all are hungry for more. Terrible Throt pun intended. I will see you then.